Cesar Millan came along at exactly the right time in terms of television. It was really the dawn of reality television, and he had a special talent. He could make problem dogs actually obey. What he did and how he did it made him a wealthy man and made him well known. But we only saw the TV show version. We couldn't see what was going on in his personal life and the steep drop he was going through. Tonight, he opens up about that and the rebuilding process with our own Kate Snow.
No dog can take that place. Yes, yet.
When you go out for a walk with Cesar Millan at his ranch in the mountains outside L.A., Cesar and his pack take you to the top of his world.
The top of that mountain is mine.
This 43-acre ranch is his dog psychology center and the symbol of his international success.
This is a view.
He was the star of the hit TV show The Dog Whisperer with Cesar Millan, which ran for 9 seasons on National Geographic Channel.
When good dogs go bad.
11 million people a week tuned in to see him tame the kind of dogs most people avoid. They bought his best-selling books, dog products, and sold out his live stage shows. Cesar specialized in training the toughest dogs with his own trademark philosophy that he is the leader of his pack.
Have these dogs all bitten people?
Yeah. Shh.
What was that sound for? You're famous for that.
The sound means whatever you're doing is unwanted right now. Shh. See, that's the touch.
I don't see why. Hey!
In a sign of his pop culture status, Cesar made it onto South Park.
Man, this guy doesn't. Quit it!
His was the classic American success story, a poor kid from Mexico who crossed the border illegally and slept under a highway overpass. He married and had 2 children and began his career walking unruly dogs in bad neighborhoods.
When people saw you in Los Angeles walking the pack and doing what you do, were they scared of you?
Yeah. There's a Mexican with a pack of dogs. Yeah.
On TV, Cesar seemed in control of his pack and his life. He was proud to become a U.S. citizen.
I train people.
I wanted to have a place only for him.
But most people don't know what happened to Cesar Millan off camera. At the height of his popularity, he almost lost everything.
Come on, Daddy.
It started 3 years ago when the dog who had been at his side season after season, a pit bull named Daddy, died.
Was he like an extension of you?
No, he was better than me. Way better, yeah, way better.
Still reeling from that loss, days later, Cesar was in England on tour when the phone rang. It was his wife of 16 years.
I get a call. I'm getting a divorce.
Your wife just calls you and says, I want a divorce.
Yeah.
Did she say why?
Well, for the sake of the kids, I think it's better not to touch that point so much.
Cesar and his ex-wife have agreed not to talk publicly about the divorce, which damaged his relationship with his boys. All he had now was his work, and there were problems there, too. Cesar claims he never paid much attention to the business side of his empire. It turned out that he actually owned very little of it, not even the name of his own TV show.
I am the Dog Whisperer.
The production company says he was paid more than $10 million for his work. In the midst of a legal battle, Cesar's lawyer says the company still owes him millions.
At the end of the day, I end up with no money. And so now
What do you mean you end up with no money?
Right. 0 money.
You were broke.
I was broke.
For the first time in his life, Cesar Millan felt like he'd lost control.
It's like, okay, I'm a failure. The reason why this is happening is because of me.
You got to a point where you didn't think it was worth living.
No. So I just made a decision and took a whole bunch of pills and tried to kill myself.
Did you really want to die?
Yeah.
He mixed several bottles of pills.
But they called the paramedics.
Who called the paramedics?
The kids.
Did your kids
Yeah, the kids find me, yeah.
Your boys?
Yeah. I remember the kid saying that I say, take me to the ranch. I want to die with Daddy.
When Cesar woke up in a psychiatric hospital, he found himself in a surreal situation, surrounded by fans.
All the patients there knew me, and they didn't trust the psychologist, but they trusted me. So they wanted Cesar to be in their consultations, so I became their pack leader. So I started
at the hospital?
At the hospital, with the patients. right? And so that's what I say is, okay, so I can help people.
You got your self-esteem back, it sounds like.
I have a sense of purpose, right? I like to have a purpose in life. I wanna do something. I wanna help. That's what drives me.
He vowed to focus on his relationships with humans, not just dogs.
Like with dogs, I have all the empathy and compassion and the calmness and the patience that it is, because I know what they want. But sometimes people don't know what they want.
He's mended things with his boys. The youngest, Calvin, lives with Cesar now, and he has a new partner, a girlfriend, Jahaira.
Cesar Millan is the best man for the challenge.
Last year, Cesar quit the dog whisperer and created a new program, Cesar Millan's Leader of the Pack, on Nat Geo Wild.
One way to evaluate it.
A program he controls and plans to grow around the world.
Do you have what it takes to be the leader of the pack?
This program seems to showcase a gentler Cesar Millan.
We're going to find you a new home.
It is a contrast to the old Cesar on the dog whisperer, the one who was criticized by animal behaviorists for being too aggressive.
You ever felt badly about doing something to a dog?
No. I'm not doing it to hurt him. You know, it's not my intention. It's not the whole essence of what I do. I'm going to show you where I'm going to build a waterfall.
A waterfall?
The essence of what he does, he says, is connecting the world through dogs.
I'm back to a focus. I'm back to a new dream, you know. So I'm inspired. I'm motivated.
And along with his motivation, a new perspective.
What makes you wise in life is not the successes. It's when you go down and come back.
Kate Snow on the story of Cesar Millan from Santa Clarita, California tonight.